Yo, what's up, guys? So, got the question about the business, or just do I recommend going to business school to help with overall just running and operating a excavating company. I had this question. He asked me like probably 2 months ago, and I made a video, but I never got around to uploading it. So I'm shooting again, probably better the second time around. So here's my thoughts on business school, whether it's a business administration degree or even associate's degree in business, any type of college business degree. And there's a bunch of different ways you can look at this, and everybody's situation is different. So I went to a community college here that all I did take were the basic courses, just the gen ed courses up to an associate's degree. I was like I think I had to take an accounting class to officially get my associate's degree. That took me about 5 years, and I probably had like $2,500 to $3,000 in those classes, courses, and education. I worked most of the time too during that. So, and my parents did pay for, I think they paid for probably 75 to 90% of that. Which is cool. I mean, that was a great thing to have them do, and they supported me in that education, and that was cool. Do I use those skills that I learned from college doing what I do to run my business today? Yes. The answer is a very 100% yes. Surprising to me, I feel that I use the literature classes more so than I do the math, calculus, and engineering classes. I took all of those as well. Not all of them, but I took those as well. The literature helped me to write better, which now in turn helps me to, I feel, convey the message in my bids better to primarily homeowners, that they understand really clearly what they're exactly paying for. So in any sales process, you've got to make it very clear to the person who's buying the product or service that you have to offer. You got to make it very clear to them what they're paying for and the benefits of that. Okay, that's a whole nother topic. I've studied a lot of sales and marketing as well, so that does help me too. So yes, I do use my college education, the little bit of it that I have, pretty much daily in my business now. I use the math a lot in my head. I had a good calculus teacher. I liked math, but I never really felt that I understood math very well until I took this college calc class, and then he taught me a couple things, how to do multiplication, addition, and basic math in my head very quickly and very fast, and for the most part really accurate. And that helps with just running numbers when you're calculating out costs for jobs. It helps to convey messages to customers on costs on jobs. So that class, that calculus class in specific, did help me. Now, is my success, for what we're going to call it, has that success been a critical point, or a critical, I guess, advantage, you can say? Has that college helped me get to where I am, or been a critical thing to get me to where I am right now with the success I have? I will say no, it has not been the key factor in that. Okay. It has helped, but it's not been a key factor. The key factor, I think, that gets myself, anyone, really anywhere with any type of success, and that success is based upon your own definition of success. So it means different things to different people. You have to really define what success means to you, define the lifestyle that you want to live prior to, doing what you want to do. So we're going to talk about my buddy Matt down in the Detroit area. Matt is, I think he's 21. I think you're 21. He's in his early 20s. He just started an excavating company like literally a year and a half, 2 years ago, same time I did. This kid, I don't think he's gone to any school. He worked for his dad. His dad has a hydro seeding business, and he always helped his dad on equipment, like from a young age, from like 12, 13 years old. So Matt went out, bought himself a dump truck, bought himself an excavator, and he's out just kicking ass. He's out doing $200,000, $300,000 jobs, commercial stuff. The kid's 21 years old, and he's kicking ass. It's not, he's more in the commercial side of things, so it's maybe not as, him and I talk about it. The residential for me up here seems to be more laid back and it's a little bit of a higher profit margin as well. But part of that too is just this area is different up here because of the season. We get more snow and frost and all that. Different story. But the point is, Matt's out there killing it without a college degree, with 10 years less experience than I have, because he's just 10 years younger than I am. And he went out and started his business 10 years ahead of me when I was 21. So by the time he's 30, he keeps going the way he's going, he's going to have potentially a really strong, well-established construction excavating company where, you know, all these challenges of finding basically financing for equipment and stuff are going to be gone. You know, he's going to have that all knocked out. So he doesn't have any college education that I know. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So he's just worked for his dad. So, you know, he doesn't have a college education. He's out there killing it. He's had less experience than me overall in the construction industry, period, but he's still out there doing it. Then there are and I don't know anybody, this is the thing, I don't know anybody in particular. I can't name a single person who went to college, got a business degree, or an engineering degree, or any type of degree, who decided one day, hey, I'm gonna go start an excavating or a construction company, and I'm just gonna go start that. Like, nobody I know of, older guys, owners and stuff, I don't think any of them have a college degree. So what's that tell you? That tells you that in this industry, you don't need a college degree. You don't need that business degree. This leads me to say something about YouTube, Google. With those two resources right there, YouTube and Google, probably YouTube a little bit better, you've got like the world at your fingertips. So you can go, how to structure my business for XYZ, LLC, corporation, sole proprietorship, whatever. How to structure, you're going to find 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 different answers on YouTube about that. Bam, that just cuts off probably $5,000 in tuition fees. You'll learn right there. You can call up an accounting firm locally in your town. Say, hey, I want to start this business. How would you recommend I set this business up? Either as an LLC, corporation, S Corp, any of that. They're going to tell you right there. Bam, wiped out like a whole year of college education. You don't need college to figure these answers out. You just don't. You can pick up the phone and call. You can Google it on YouTube, and you're good. Or Google it. Either Google the answer or YouTube the answer, and you'll find an answer. A lot of these, and a lot of people, whether it's taxes and accounting, whether it's, there's probably a local business development community or like a resource that's generally always free to help beginning business owners, entrepreneurs, help structure and build their business. So there's a lot of resources out there to help you young guys who I'm getting, it seems like a lot of questions from guys like in high school or just after high school, not sure what they want to do and they want to start their own business. Kind of in landscaping and construction, excavation industry. So there's so much resources out there that you don't need to go to school. I really, really think, like, if you have the opportunity to go to school debt-free or cheaply, I guess I would say, I'd say it's a good thing to do. You never know who you're going to meet. You're probably going to learn something useful that you'll take with you. I think everybody can say that. But is it a key, like, you got to do this? No, like, you don't. Like, you don't need college. You don't need business education, formal business education from college professors. You don't need that. And quite frankly, I believe you're better off with real world business experience. So go seek out a local business owner, whether it's in the trade that you're interested in or not, and say, hey, I want to learn from you. Can I buy you lunch once a week and we'll sit down for an hour and I have a bunch of questions to ask? Somebody came and asked me to do that, I'd be like, hell yeah, like, I would love to share that information with the younger generation. Part of the reason why I make these videos for you young guys, to hopefully speed up your process of getting to where you want to be and what you want to do. So there are tons of resources out there. That's the bottom line. Go find those resources, seek those resources out, pick up the phone, call other business owners, call people, and just ask questions. You know, I want to learn about this, I want to learn about that. I'd say you're probably, your best bet are your, like, accounting firms. You could call attorneys to help them or ask them to see what their suggestions are as far as how to set up your corporation, whether it's, you know, a corporation, or an LLC, any of that. You're probably generally going to want to be an LLC or a corporation. But you never know. It might differ. There's so many variables in it, so figure that out on your own. But I really don't think you need a business degree. It wouldn't hurt if you can do it mostly debt-free or cheaply, like under 5, maybe 10 grand for that. But it wouldn't hurt also in the wintertime or to take, you know, 1 or 2 night classes a week, say in accounting or business, any of those. It wouldn't hurt to take those classes. But I'll end with this. If you're looking to start your own business, become a business owner, become an entrepreneur, one, it's not all fun and games. I wouldn't have it any other way myself, but you don't need to go out and say, here's my fancy paper degree that I spent 4 or 5 years on and $60,000 or $100,000. Like, will you hire me? No, you don't. You have to present yourself to customers and get in front of people, confidently express to them what service or product or any, you know, whatever you're going to sell to them. You have to confidently express that to them so that they know what they're going to get, they know how much they're going to pay, and they're going to know the value of that. When I say value, you know, fixing someone's driveway because it's all rutted out, or brush hogging, mowing, forestry, mulching down someone's field so that their horses can have more room or visibility. There's a huge value to that for a lot of people, and it's not only just their own perceived value as far as like, wow, this looks so much better, this is really nice. You're improving their land. You're improving, and this is in excavation, landscaping, and stuff like that, and lawn maintenance and all that. You're improving their land. You're making their home, their property, a better, more quality place to live, and potentially a $10, $20, $50, $100,000 job will, I mean, not, it's almost a guarantee. I mean, it's like a guarantee. They put $100,000 into their property in landscaping or excavation or whatever. That value is going to be added into the equity of the home. So if they sell that home in 5 years or 10 years, they're going to get a return on that money. So they're not losing out, aka there is the value within that purchase that they made from you. So hope this helps on education, business, college, that sort of topic. You guys rock. Thanks for watching the videos. If you found this helpful, go ahead, share, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see y'all on the next video. Thanks.